I once heard from a chassid. His name is Tuvia Bolton. He's a Rosh Yeshiva of Balshuva Yeshiva in Eretz Yisrael. So he says that he lives in Israel, but he comes to America quite often, fundraisers, I believe. And every single time, when he's on the plane, so as a Lubavitcher, so what does he do? He pulls out his tefillin and he goes over to people and asks them to put on tefillin. And he says every single time it's a struggle. Because let me tell you something, going over to a stranger and asking them to put on tefillin is not easy. I know Lubavitcher, sure, no problem. It's always, it's never easy to solicit. So he says, he was once talking with Fabring and I heard him talking, he says, every single time, so the Yetzer Hara comes and gives him a million reasons why not to do it. They're soon going to be serving the meal and I'm going to get in the way. Or no one's anyways interested, they're all sleeping. Or, this person is not Jewish. In other words, you know how it works, the Yetzer Hara comes up with all the reasons why not to do what you ought to do and what you should do. He says, finally he figured out a mechanism of how to deal with this. He said, I think to myself, when I want to do something wrong, Yetzer Hara comes to entice me to do something wrong. So I throw all my logical reasons at it why I shouldn't do it. What is the response of the Yetzer Hara? You're right, but I want to do it anyways. It doesn't come and counter. It doesn't argue and explain to you. Those were brilliant arguments. But you know what? I want it. I want to do it anyways.
Do it.
He says, why can't you work the same way with the Nefesh Halikis? The Yetzer Tov can turn to the Yetzer Hara and say, you're right, all these reasons you're giving me why I shouldn't do it are right. But I want to do it anyways. And you get up and you go, and he says that every time that I think that and I get up and I go do it. And I found that very interesting. Because that is something which is about the Nefesh Bahamis, which Nefesh Halikis doesn't have. But I want to. That power. That powerful I want to, which has the ability to bulldoze over opposition and over all the good reasons in the world that you have, but I want to. How many people have destroyed themselves? Illustrious people, whether it's politicians or whatever, by doing stupid things. And why? They knew that it was stupid. They knew that these things are going to ruin them. But I want to. That's the power of the Nefesh Bahamis. The incredible power of I want to. Now imagine taking that power and using it towards Kedusha, which